to hear some nice alarms blaring in the background from said power outage. Unfortunately, I'm not sure who won that. Vespa?
Jackmate got a win after basically hunting down all the agendas that he needed to get scored, and it was a really tough game, I would say, for the runner here, because there was just no resources available. And well, let's just put it this way: we can't all be Pinsel, but I think even Pinsel couldn't pull it off with this matchup going so well for Jackmate, who just at some point was purging for 12 credits, which is, it's good, it's fair, but
pretty good.
yeah,
Pretty
triple
wild.
Cyberdex is fun. It's just give me all the money.
Sorry, did you
In
say
your shirt
purging for
and your
12 credits was
motorcycle.
fair?
Yeah, of course.
Fair and balanced.
As a big fan of Corpse, I'm always going to stand on the
So
side of Corpse.
it's 2-1 to NWE.
Is the stream back up?
Yeah, the stream is back up.
Hello, stream.
Hello, stream.
Yeah.
We cannot swear anymore. We're not going to
No.
be like,
No.
So
Stop
the
doing
stream,
that.
I guess, kind of crashed. My entire power went out for 2 seconds. If you can hear what sounds like a siren in the background, that's the burglar alarm of the flats opposite me. And I've just heard him outside say, "Don't worry, it'll cut out in half an hour." So
Just one game of burglar alarms.
Yeah.
basically.
So I apologize for my power dying. That was unfortunate.
So Jackmade is going to run as 419,
Yep. We're going to see.
and the Snarebears can send out either the sports deck or CTM. So this seems like an easy sports choice to me.
Yep.
Because the CTM is not great against 419.
And this 419 is a birding 419 with an umlaut. So this is an O umlaut 419 with basically good stuff 419 that makes you want to play the game less as the core, I guess.
So Jackmade is running, yeah.
Running, yep.
Running, yeah.
And then what would you choose here? Well, you said, Patrick, you said you would go for
I think the sports. The sports,
yeah.
definitely.
Mhm.
I think the sports is fairly good against 419, but the CTM just doesn't enjoy it very much.
So let's get Jackmade's runner up. So Jackmade is on 419.
Yeah. Only one falsified, which I have problems with.
It's called boring 419, which seems apt.
One diesel. It's got Unity, which is nice.
I ran Unity in
Yeah, it's not bad.
in
It's
Steam.
not bad to have a.
It's just because I always felt so like just really rough installing Amina. So we're against Sky's Corp. Scry rather.
I presume they sent that in. Yes, they did. Yeah.
Which is it's the blame changer.
It is.
So this is just low ice, score fast. Can zoom back in a bit because we're not against CTM. So the Snarebears only have 2 people left, right?
Yep, basically in Snarebears we only have Scry and Gronkov left, and on the NWE
there's
side,
Jackmade, Lost Geek, and Herb Club? Or did Herb not make it?
Herbert. No,
Herb's
Klopp
playing
stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
Herb is playing, and
because there was he wasn't sure. They weren't sure if they were going to make it, so there was like if they're going to bring in their reserve or not.
Is that terrific?
Yeah.
Possibly.
It almost was last time.
Is this legal?
is what legal? Oh.
I'm kidding. Of course, it's like you put the team on and you say, okay, we have those decks, and they're like suddenly you suddenly keep seeing people you were not expecting, like the infamous Asger Smurf account, right?
Well, oh yes.
Good old.
That put me out of Euros.
Ah, there you go.
The Asger Smurf. I'm sure if I'd known it was Asger, I would have lost anyway. I don't think it would have helped me much. So we have a keep from sports, and this looks like a fine hand for Jackmaid. Got the penny
Definitely the right
shaver,
place.
got the ability to
Yeah.
get turtle straight away, or sure gamble.
Yeah.
So
We're
yeah,
in.
Well, yeah, I don't. Oh, good, the alarm
subliminal,
stopped.
just scoring straight away, I guess. Yep.
Yep.
Just scoring. Yeah, no messing around.
No time to lose.
What I was gonna say is the pull up any good in this matchup, but
It's
like
not great.
if they don't have ice, dude.
Doof would have been good, but sadly it was not available. I guess you get the turtle now.
Yep.
Yep.
Turtle
Yep,
power.
there's an ice.
Okay, this is
Hyperloop.
good.
So yeah, this looks fine. At least put up some resistance against
Pull
Doof
up
and
kills
stuff.
spin after audacity, but I mean, if
Yeah.
they res it and
Ooh.
don't just pop it straight away, yeah.
It's a big steal. Yeah, Vitruvius, always happy to
Mm.
get that. I guess you just go again, or you check the remote as well, that's fine. But you definitely want to check R&D again.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now you're down to 0 credits though, so that penny shaver will have to get clicked at some point for the money. And there we go. Yep.
Straight away, in fact, yeah. So, what do you do now?
I guess you drop the. I don't know. Would I install the Jeeves? I probably would install the Jeeves because I'm just greedy for clicks as HB. But well.
CVS is quite helpful. You could put the other drafter on R&D and try and hold them up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But instead it's Jeeves and Marilyn. Okay, so just going to check it. I think you trashed the... oh, not either. I think you maybe wanted to trash one of these things.
Hmm. Well, here we
Okay,
go.
wants to run through drafter. Possibly hitting CVS. No. I would have checked
Again.
R&D this turn as well.
Oh, that's the hyperloop.
Let's get the
That's-
hyperloop. Yeah.
Not bad.
I would have checked. I think you always want to check R&D pretty much when you can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's free value basically.
Yeah.
Also, if they're not drawing the agendas, they can't score them.
There's a lot of money on the corp side, but the money here is not the problem. It's the defenses, and that turtle is getting bigger and bigger.
The early audacity killed a spin doctor, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you install the drafter on R&D, and you want to install the CVS this turn.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
That appears to be happening. I think if you install the CVS in a new remote, the runner will probably run it for you. Okay, this is another way of doing it. Yeah, this is another way of doing it. So now you can just purge as soon as...
Well, as soon as a run happens.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe it's time to draw a bit as Jackmaid.
Yeah, you do have the
Because-
money, you have the turtle. You could, and you have the boomer in hand, so you can just wait for the corp to do something. Yeah.
So there are no upgrades in this corp apart from CVS.
CVS.
So you know that's a CVS. You know it's a CVS, yeah. So you might want to use the boomerang to run through one of these ice at some point. Oh, it looks like that's happening straight away.
Going into HQ. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you don't need to pop the CVS now because it's going to be done for you. Wants to undo.
Because they want to. I think they want to. Oh, because it wasn't purged, so they want to
Break it with
break with turtle rather than.
Yeah, they want to
boomerang.
retain the boomerang. That's fair enough. Yeah, offers the chance to purge. Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure I would pop it here. I think I'll just keep my 3 credits.
Oh, here we go.
But it does happen.
I mean, there is also like you forcing the use of the boomerang.
That's the point of it, yeah. So they can't come back in again. Trashing the Marilyn, fair enough.
Well, it's more so they can't divert you later on, right? As
Oh,
easily.
this is good. This is great.
So
Oof.
this is a good draw. This Jackson sprint the Vatron back into the deck, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
It's a lot of fast advancing on. Probably the vanilla. It's not really doing anything against the turtle.
Yeah, the vanilla's a bluff ice, I guess, that you would put down, but yeah.
Then
Now you have to ditch something.
discard one of the Jacksons.
Yeah, either that or
Oh, the biotic.
biotic.
Biotic? Okay. I don't know. I would have
Interesting.
kept that.
Yeah, I think I would have held on to that. You still have a lot of points to score, so
Exactly, yeah. Well, the good news is you have red level clearance, which is probably going to be your first play next turn, unless you want to go for draw only with the spin doctor and then see what happens. Jackmate is running
Yeah.
dangerously on money here, and of course you do have the penny shaver, but
It's got
well,
like a deceptive amount of money, right? That penny shaver it will click
Yeah.
for 8 credits.
yeah.
yeah. So it checks the bin.
Which purges back down to 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think you lateral install Jackson, perhaps.
Oh,
Or play red level first. Still
Nico.
no agendas. The drafter's a useful draw though.
Mm-hmm. I like the lateral install Jackson
Mm-hmm.
as well. You're gonna click off this red level. Lateral install Jackson, flip it. Oh, they're getting 2.
Yeah, I guess you could install Nico behind drafter or something. I don't know. Probably don't need the money that badly.
Here we go. Oh,
Okay. Yeah, just defending.
it's an option as well.
It stops like boomerang plays, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
from working as well.
But the thing is, like, if they really want counters, they just keep testing Jeeves to charge it up.
Yeah, keep running Jeeves. Yeah. So found the Vitruvius.
Yeah, don't
Which
have
can be
enough.
scored.
Don't have enough credits to score it with a counter on though.
Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, barring a red level or a lateral, but all the laterals are in the bin.
I think there's
2
a
of the red levels.
Sublime left in the deck as well.
True. Yeah, you'd really like that counter, wouldn't you? That's fairly big.
The score in the top is how many games they've won. So NWE's won 2 games, Snarebears have won 1. So Snarebears have 2 people left, and NWE have 3.
So, what do you do now? Do you just spam out Nikos and take a credit or something? I don't know. Not really sure.
They could Audacity for a counter, but that feels
True.
really bad.
Feels weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, just gonna score and
then I think you do just play one of the Nikos.
Yeah, you
yeah,
don't
or the
give the money
Jacko.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plays the
That's another
Jacko,
option.
which is fair enough as well.
Yep.
I guess.
This is kind of even. I don't like how little credits the corpse on.
It's gonna come down to luck. I was gonna let oh no, sorry, can't res the drafter. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna come down to the accesses and what happens. I'm surprised that Japmade didn't want a bravado there instead. Maybe he's gonna bravado HQ.
Another spin run. Okay, this is looking more and more interesting.
Oh, drawing that second
That's a
Audacity
good.
Yeah.
is a bit awkward, but that is a 2-pointer in hand.
So I guess Japmade's gonna run R&D again now.
Yeah.
Certainly want to play the bravado.
I don't think
And
you
the book-
trash this if you're offered it though.
I think you do because Spin Doctor on the field is really good after your Audacity and Agenda. Gonna try and pick it from hand.
Not seeing
has
a
a feeling.
diversion is a bit rough as well. Oh wow, finds both Nikos, but
Oh, 3 Audacity. That is not the card that Scry wanted.
Well, you're definitely fast advancing, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah,
I
this
mean,
is-
but
this is-
throw it. That
Three,
that's an expensive.
yeah, that's big. Because it really reduces your threat level, doesn't it, to have all 3 Audacities in the
Yeah.
bin?
I mean, yeah. Jackmade doesn't know this yet, but you also on 1 credit, so
Probably will know it soon, I would imagine. This diversion is going to be very useful for later.
yep.
When Scry gets up to biotic range, it's just going to come straight down again.
Yeah, I think trusting the Jeeves here is
I agree.
Good.
I agree.
to stop them
Definitely
just
want rid of this.
clicking 4 times for credits.
I think you kill Jeeves, you take Penny Shaver. You could even install Rozeki, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you could check the bin in the although
Or check the bin.
I
Yeah,
guess
you
if
could
you
check
check the bin, you want to be able to divert as well in case there's like a hyperloop in there.
Misses the hyperloop in hand. Oh, trashing Marilyn out of hand is... I guess really wants to see that last card, yeah. Really wants to know what it is.
Okay, so we're 5 to 4.
Ooh.
Okay. Click
Biotic
your creds,
draw.
I guess.
Oh.
Oh,
Now
Max on
then.
creds.
you
Click for
can't
creds,
fast
so-
advance it because like all
Yeah,
the audacities are in the bin, but
Yeah.
You take money, hope you don't get doofed, which you will. Oh, this is interesting.
Persian credit. This is like slow and steady wins the race, but what's the
Yeah, but
so
they
the other
can
ice?
easily charge it back up.
Yeah,
It's all drafters.
they're
All the ice are
all
drafters.
drafters all the way down.
Mm.
So I think you run the bin, you run the Jeeves maybe twice just to charge up again.
Uh-huh.
You need to be ready to doof next turn.
And also, like running the bin will show you that all the audacities are there, so you know that it's
Yeah.
it's worth it. This doesn't run anything like work crew, does it?
I might have a work crew actually. Let's have a look. No.
No.
I
Okay.
think it was in some versions, but
Yeah, I have one in mind because red level installing with the work crew and a credit is the way to fast advance as well. Not credit, click.
yeah. So Jackmade's seen it now. Knows that there's no immediate win on the table.
It's no good rhyme for bears. Pairs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep the chat alive.
Okay.
Run Jeeves twice. Run R&D. Calculating.
Not even thinking, calculating.
Calculating. It's more precise than thinking.
It sounds more sinister as well.
Yeah. It's like there's an APOC coming down or something.
APOC 419, that
Notoriety.
that takes me back. Notoriety.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that card.
I can't. Yeah, I too. I can't see anything better than just running Jeeves twice and running R&D, or you can run HQ, whichever. But I think I don't really agree with the diesel.
Yeah, generally you want to be.
But
you
you
want to
can
be
now,
starting the
like,
pressure on the corp.
dirty laundry the Jeeves.
Yeah, you can dirty laundry the Jeeves and then career fair casts if you want, I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's gearing up to,
I
like
just-
you said, divert them when they get to 7 credits.
I think, yeah, as long as you're able to do it after Scry takes money next turn. Yeah, career fair casks. You can probably bin the other one, or the Polop, or the Rozeki, whatever you like.
Probably
Really.
the pull-up, right?
Yeah, I don't think it matters too much.
You also have Bug Alter, so you can. Oh no, it was the other cast.
The other casts, yeah. Bug Alter's useful, yeah. Just 2 credits. If only 2 credits more.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the old Jeeves campaign.
The old Jeeves guy, yeah.
Just click 4 times for credits. Well, I mean they only clicked thrice, but
Okay, so you could deuces the HQ ice and then run R&D with juices.
spam
and
these
then you could
pairs
play
for the
deuce.
Snarebears.
Oh, here we go. That's
Or you could do this. This is worse, I think.
Oops.
Yeah. Jackmaid also thinks it's worse.
Oh,
No,
not what I wanted. Okay.
It was a misclick. Yeah,
Here comes the doof again, then, I guess.
I think intended to play deuces, I think.
Oh yeah, juices expose the ice on HQ.
Yeah, run R&D with it probably, and then play the doof.
Because you know that this deck just runs drafters and vanillas, so once turtle gets to 3, you good.
You're scot-free,
Yeah.
yeah. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah. Photo finish.
Yeah.
Could really spike a luminal or something, that would be pretty great, but does not. Oh, still has an action left on juices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could draw. Yeah, looking for more doofs because you want to keep
found
them down as
found
much.
one.
Yep. Really wants a turning wheel as well. There are 3 in the deck.
Oh. It's
Yeah.
that's
I know.
unlucky.
Yeah,
It was
it's a
Dr.
pretty important card right now.
Dr. Doofenheimer, the destroyer of bank accounts. There we go.
Rozeki, playing the long game.
Dr. Doofenheim.
Yeah, it's I mean, you know.
It's Doofenheim.
I am become diversion destroyer of econ.
Exactly. I
So
mean, you know,
you
in
play
Spanish,
Jacko
yeah.
here.
In Spanish, the
Sorry.
version is like, or diversion is like to have fun, something that keeps you having fun, and this is definitely not fun for you. So, I don't know.
There's the luminal.
Luminal. So he's going to bring back in the audacities, yeah, to try and have more threat of scoring from 0 potentially, right?
Yeah.
Subliminal audacity.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh, HQ is looking shock.
Got no multi-access though, except the wheel.
I want to buy
There's no
legwork.
Yeah, I know. No cheeky little legwork to
So-
clean up.
So with them drawing so much, do you just run HQ 3 times and check R&D?
Possibly. Check R&D first to see if there's an audacity there. Might inform what you do a little bit, I guess.
Well, I mean, whatever you steal from HQ, I imagine they're gonna get credits with to try and biotic or possibly draw.
Possibly not. They
Looking
might draw
for-
for audacity
Yeah.
at this point. So no agenda on R&D.
But it could be the audacity still.
It could. I'm
Checking
gonna
the
check all
remotes.
the random stuff. You're pretty happy to keep him busy like this as Scry. So now only 1 HQ run, presumably.
I don't know. I don't understand why you're not trashing the Jeeves, but trashing the campaigns.
I guess maybe thinks like the Jeeves doesn't really help you to score here with Biotic, whereas the campaigns do.
Oh. Here we go.
Yeah.
This might actually be game for Scry if
Yeah,
Jack
if-
will get an agenda.
If you take an agenda and draw 2, you can very easily
Yeah.
draw into the audacity.
Yeah. Yeah.
No audacity though.
Good.
Just finding a load of annoying stuff. Still
And
no
in Vashon and
audacity.
sprints. I mean, those sprints can put the agendas back.
You can
Maybe
certainly
not.
put the Vatron back, yeah. Although maybe you don't want to. It's always hard to tell.
Mhm.
Because Vashon gives you draws into the audacity at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, could win you the.
So
I
as long as
guess.
you
It's
don't
almost
try
like a
hiding
trap,
it in
isn't it?
archives, it's fine.
You could install it naked and just treat it as like a little trap or something.
Install double advance.
That's always a play, yeah.
I think, yeah, you could just install it and it'll probably be checked.
Okay.
Oh, there's
here
the
we go.
audacity.
Oh, here we are.
I think
Can he actually win by
red level,
playing
no?
red level?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, red level
Oh no, but
twice.
red
and then
level is
biotic.
non-agenda.
No, you can red level
No,
twice
you get
to
a click.
gain
Yeah.
2 clicks, and
You-
it gives you a 3rd click. So you red level
Oh,
for credits and click twice, and Jeeves gives
This
you
is
an extra
brilliant.
click.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
this is brilliant. This is the
Yeah.
second layer I didn't see in
I
this
think
play.
even without Jeeves, you win, don't you? Because it gives you the money to biotic and then audacity.
doesn't give you the money to biotic.
It does. Because you can
Oh,
play it
oh,
again
I
to
see.
get up
Yeah.
to 5 and then biotic and audacity.
But this is brilliant.
So actually, yeah, actually has a bit of room to spare.
That
This is what this deck does.
Not good enough, as it was said. So close,
Yeah,
so close.
jeez, that
3
yeah,
clicks left.
finding both red levels with that sprint was didn't even need the second red level.
I think maybe it was needed. I don't know. That was tight. That was a tight game. Oh, it was just for fun. you
Oh no,
said.
I think you could have, like you said, just biotic.
Yep, that's what this deck does. Pretty cool. Never count it out.
Nope. So that's 2-all.
It was a fairly close game though. Yeah, 2-0. So now we have we have Lost Geek and Herbert left in the game.
So
And we have
Scry is
Scry
running.
so
running.
Scry is running.
On Tau Salonga, draw problems.
Draw problems. Apoc Tau. So what do you put in against this? What do we have? We have this BTL deck, or we have the
Metal.
sports. So I think you probably put your sports in. Does this deck have Clot?
Who's on the sports?
No.
Is that Lost Geek?
Herbert Klopstock would be
Okay.
the sports player. So I think you want to put the sports in perhaps against this and just try and fast advance out.
Yeah, Herbert play already once against the process Tau. I'm just gonna see what the result of that game was because I just don't remember.
Herbert won.
Oh, it's a very
It was the last
different
game.
Oh yeah,
sports list. It has a lot more ice in and predictive planogram.
Yeah, it's like it certainly can score behind ice early
Mhm.
on.
Okay. Only 2 Vashron.
Yeah, your method of closing will be the same, so I think that's what I'd put in.
The Shapeok just looks like, well, Shapeok.
Yeah, the MK Ultra is kind of a
Yeah.
newish wrinkle, I think.
Only
in
one
this just
Harbinger
because-
is interesting as well, but
Yeah, it's because Drafter was so utterly irritating when you played Eka.
only 2 out of the Ashes seems odd as well. I tend to see
think
it,
that's
like,
what I was doing when I
oh,
played it.
most I see run like at least 4, but
I think that's Lat, isn't it? That's the bigger deck.
oh yeah, possibly. Whatever Javi was on ran, I think he ran 6.
Yeah, that was the Lat deck. I think it had.
He also
all
runs
6.
when he doesn't need to and steals government takeover.
Oh, let's not bring back bad memories.
we have a question in the chat. Was it mostly corpse or runners winning? What was the breakdown? Have we actually kept track? No, not really, right? I mean, that's fairly
First
even,
time.
right?
I'm not sure about
PD
that.
won game 1, then Peter went
NEH
out.
won against Max, was it?
Yeah. And did any? We haven't seen an NEH deck.
Yeah, I think Dyer played an NEH deck.
Oh no,
last
I
time.
mean today.
Today, no.
Oh, today.
No.
Today we had oh no, yeah, we had PD won against Max, Outfit won against Max,
And then
CTM won.
CTM won, and now the sports has won.
So
Yeah.
so all
Corps are just broken.
yeah.
Corpse up, runners down. And this is going to be game 4, right? And we are kind of halfway through the rosters. So what do people in the chat think? Who's going to win this? NW is favored, or do we spam some pairs for the Snarebears?
Yeah, it's
it was
close.
Flu, not Max the first game, but yeah, all Corp wins. So this is Heinzel, not Herbsklop.
Oh, it's Heinzel. Oh, right. This is the wow, a super sub.
But I imagine he's playing the same list.
Oh,
Well, I
shoot.
think you would have to, I assume.
For anybody worrying about Herbert, he's okay. He's just sitting in a car and still has like 30 minutes, so probably stuck in traffic or some other thing happening there. But hey, this is great. We just have spare players, you know. We can just like, hey, I can sub in, no problem.
Yep.
What? Yeah. Why don't I ever get good players subbing in for me at a tournament? Like, oh yeah, I'm actually playing. I'm on the bubble right now, and I have to figure out if I get into the top cut or not. Can I get, I don't know, somebody to step in and just win for me? Thank you.
I mean, yeah, at least you don't have to play Patrick like round 2 of most events you go to.
Culture Brag in the chat saying you expect the same side to win all their games, either all corp or all runner, by the way the loser picks the matchup. And I definitely agree with this. This is basically the right meta calls given the choices you have and knowing, like having perfect knowledge of the decks. Yeah, you're gonna deck against.
You're probably gonna, like you said, pick what you think has the best chance of beating it.
Mm-hmm.
So Snarebears have Scry and I can't remember who's left.
Kronkaf, Rob.
Yes.
Kronkaf, yeah.
And Heinzel and Losky left for NWE.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's pretty strong people left.
I think if Heinzel wins this one as sports, then NWE are in a very strong position because the next matchup will be Rob's CTM against Sunny, and I assume the Sunny, if it can beat anything, it should be able to beat CTM.
Yeah, well.
So Scry just has to not lose.
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, Caroline's going off again, so that's good.
Oh, might have another an imminent power cut.
No, because it went off as the power cut last time, and this isn't a burglar alarm; it's a car alarm. So
Maybe someone's just trying to steal a car.
Let's just hope that, huh?
I mean, that is always a possibility, I suppose.
Yeah, game 5 coming up.
Yep, Scry is just left to get a drink,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll then start momentarily. Looking at these lists, nothing really strikes me as other than the planogram, but I guess the sports is just putting in as much draw as it can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got IP block, which is unusual. I guess sort of teching against 419 a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And only 2 audacity, so it's a little bit slower to implement its plan, but it has more ice to defend itself.
Yeah,
against
it's obviously
Duke.
split the audacity. Well, I say obviously, it's split the audacity
into
IP block and planogram.
Yeah. Although it's worth noting, you don't have to in a bigger ice list. You could still just have 3 Audacity and play like Lateral Growth or something.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have lateral. It doesn't have Jeeves either.
No,
Nope.
I mean when you play all this ice, you're giving up on like Jeeves and Marilyns and all that stuff in order to have the ice.
Yeah, this is just trying to go
So-
fast and win on points. That's so old school.
I know, scoring agendas,
Duh.
maybe even behind ice as well.
Obscene.
I tell you what is a bit old school, Eli.
Ah, yeah. We do have 2 of those here.
Yeah. Not seen too much nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like the players are ready, or at least one of them is.
Yeah.
So, who do you think's favoured in this match?
I think sports.
Yeah.
For speed sport, but the hand that Tao gets could be quite interesting. I mean, we have the Angolos in there, we have the money to do stuff. It's just you have to put pressure fast. So
It's just this like blame changer style sports deck tends to not care about Apocalypse. I mean, this one obviously does a little
Does a
more
bit
because it's running 14 ice instead of 6.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's still probably a bit favored because you can make the runner, you can gear check them and force them to find like their stuff before they can really just get accesses.
Yep.
Scry thinking
welcome,
about
Jack
his
Mid.
hand. Welcome, Jack Made. Well
Yep.
played, Jack Made. Mulled. Scry mulled that hand.
Okay. So
So you want to jam this Rashida, I assume?
yeah.
Then do you put the Hyperloop somewhere? I don't really know.
I've attempted to put the Hyperloop naked because it's just good if it gets stolen, it's good if it gets scored.
Yeah, often the way.
But yeah, I do think it's jam Rashida, jam Hyperloop. Oh, they jammed what did they jam? Spin Doctor.
Yep.
I mean, the
There we go.
Hyperloop gets
Hyperloop.
taken anyway from HQ. Oh, drawing
Not
into
really what
the
you wanted.
Vashron and RLC. You don't want to see Vashron so early. They do have the sprint.
Yeah. You really don't want Scry to run the hand and take that. This would be the ideal time for the runner to take a Vatcheron.
Yeah, I think if they ran the hand, you have to res the Jackson to try and dilute it.
dumping the misdirection because
I mean,
you
it would
don't
have
need
drawn
them with
into another Vashron annoyingly, but
Yeah, just agendas everywhere. But you can ice a bit. You can ice both centrals if you wish.
yeah,
And jam Rashida.
I think that's jam Rashida. I think surely you sprint the Vashrons away here.
So how many cards do you have in hand? 4, 8, 10. So you could ice and then play Rashida and be down to 7, and then you could bin both Vatcherons if you wanted.
And shuffle them back in if Archives gets checked.
Yeah. So this looks to be what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're as good as Heinzel, is what we're saying.
Same wavelength.
It's card 4 in Tail's hand. Oh, that's Apocalypse. That's the NITE promo Apocalypse, but sort of weirdly CMYK encoded, so the colours all gone weird on it.
Yeah, it's cleverly disguised Apocalypse. So you could biotic this Vitruvius, but I wonder if you wait a bit.
I think
you will have to discard, right?
Yeah.
4,
Oh
5,
no,
6,
because you
7,
can you don't even have
you
to
can play red level.
You could have done it by going red level, gain click, install Byroad Work Crew, flip Byroad Work Crew, install Vitruvius.
Ah. Oh, that's what Heinzel is just realizing. I wonder how much Heinzel has played this sort of deck, because most of what I've seen him on has just been PD.
Yep. Oh, and that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Now I have this suspicion that it's actually you two playing this game, and these are your Smurfs or something.
No, I'm not a Heinzel Smurf. Yeah, this is a cheaper way to score, isn't it?
If I could stream and play, like and play and act like I'm not playing, that'd be incredible. But no, I'm not any of these.
Ditches the Eli. Do you think Heinzel should have red leveled like the other red level as well, just to keep a full hand?
So occasionally, I've done that in similar plays where I just red level for 2 credits and a click just to get it out of my hand when I'm going to discard.
Yeah,
But
the Eli, I think I might have kept the Eli, maybe for like after a future apocalypse, or just to annoy this Ingo a little bit.
So the Spin Doctor got tested, which put obviously the Vashrons back in.
Ooh, we'd like to score a Luminal.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you put 2 cards back. I don't know what they're going to be, but you can play Hedge and have enough money to.
I think you put the planogram back, personally.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no, they put the ice back.
Yeah.
It was
Okay, I'm not sure
Gatekeeper
about that.
and something else.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, IP block, I think. Perhaps he's confident that he can draw enough ice later. Oh, this is going to be important though. This is like the Luminal getting sniped would be
easily
huge.
sniped the Luminal. Takes the Spin Doctor. You
No
can't.
more running though.
Oh, you can't
I
get
assume
in
this
again.
is not an 8 block.
No.
No. Okay, so this is excellent for Heinzel.
I mean, topping the
you
audacity as well. Just
That's very good. Yeah. I assume you still biotic though. There's no
Of
reason
course.
to waste the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do with the 3 extra clicks then? Just.
Yeah.
I guess Red Evergreens draw.
You draw off scoring the agenda. I think. Yeah, you just sprint.
Hedge fund's nice. Oh. So the HQ ice is now IP block, which is functional, but I guess it could be run through.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going for a conduit, but this drafter's really annoying.
Drafter's really annoying, yeah.
It's very, very, very annoying. And if you let it fire, it's going to get back like an Eli, and you just can't really run through it again.
Well, if you let it fire, it's going to probably install an agenda from hand as well.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah. That as well.
It could get back the Barrowed Work Crew with the RL red level in hand.
So do you score this now? Yep, we do.
Evidently.
We've got Audacity in hand, so yeah. Yeah, Audacity in hand is always sort of match point, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think you... Oh yeah, Tau switch.
Although you have IP block, so you can at least put up some resistance.
So you gain 2. So yeah, so next turn you can use red level to draw 2 cards, and if you find an agenda, gain a click. If not, gain 2 credits.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're going to have to res this IP block first, I assume. Or is that, yeah.
I don't think you do.
I think you do. I don't think you can just allow.
Like, I don't think they can steal enough points to win.
Yeah, but if they see far enough, then you're not going to draw through the R&D lock with red level.
Oh, but if anytime they steal an agenda, you draw 2, right? So you end up just drawing into it that way anyway.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, now we've drawn into it.
Yeah.
But without the money. So this should be the win, though, because I don't see Matthew as getting into HQ twice here. No, just going to try R&D. But this seems very unlikely to win because it's...
I don't see how this
They're
can
probably-
win, right?
You'd have to steal like what 2 Vitruvius and 2 Hyperloops. Well, there's one of them. But yeah, it seems very unlikely to work. I think.
Oh, and I guess it can go in again by just beating the trace, but yeah.
I think you take money as Heinzel, do you? Just because you want to be able to pump the trace.
I mean, you don't. I mean, it's a hyperloop. It gives you money anyway, but I mean, you just there's a Vitruvius just been drawn off the top.
Yeah. So you have 3 agendas you can score to win.
Yeah.
And you have money to actually boost the trace, especially after that got trashed.
So this is gonna be yeah. Pretty sure this is gonna be 3-2 to NWE.
Yep. And it's going to be CTM against Sunny.
Oh. Is Heinzel
Isn't
on
that what it has to be?
No, if Heinzel
Herbert
wins.
Klopstock. Yeah, then he switches.
Oh yeah. Oh, is
to
he on
runner,
Sunny?
Right? Herbert Klopstock's on.
Oh, well,
Sunny.
Heinzel's on Sunny. Okay, no, I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
notice that.
Yeah. Okay, Scry having a good old think. Just run through drafter.
Oh yeah, this is the 5th game. It's 2-2 at the moment.
Telework, yeah, just gonna hope the corp doesn't have it.
It's 3-2.
Yeah.
3-2.
Yeah.
3-2, yeah.
Well played, Heinzel.
Sports.
Just too fast.
Yeah. Javi will be happy.
Too much before the 8 block or anything to get online. Good luck in the next game. That's generous from Matthew. Because he really does not want Heinzel to win the next game.
So it has to be. I can't remember how you.
Gronkov?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's going to be
Gronkov,
Gronkov of CTM versus Sunny.
Yeah, I'm
as
just
planned
getting
by
the
Hans.
lists now.
That's going to be quite funny when you have Sunny and
Yeah.
against CTM, which is, well, I mean, the tag is really kind of like the trace is not going to be serious, and there's not that much. Well, there's the hard hittings. This is going to be fun.
Also, check out the deck names.
Yeah, Ritzy Tribal, no problem.
Amazing.
Here we go. Oh yeah, coincidence?
I wonder
or
how.
is it?
I wonder how much experience Heinzel has playing Sunny.
But like, you have enough link that I think CTM's not that much of an issue. I mean, you can also get complacent as Sunny and end up thinking you're invincible against CTM and find out very quickly you're not.
I think if you wanted a matchup for Sunny, it's presumably this one, a deck that's going so hard on winning traces.
Yeah. Oh, this is the
Yeah.
Arabara tech one. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really keen on winning traces.
So additional link that this Sunny deck has is just it has 1 Hopper and 3 Nexus.
Yeah. So you want to get that Hopper down and probably leave it there if you can.
I mean, I think you crack it if you end a turn with tag, so you don't get boomed. But other than that, yeah.
There's no Citadel. It's worth noting.
That is interesting in Sunny.
Yeah, often a card seen in Sunny.
3 White Hat, though.
Yeah.
So
good card.
It is
one of the best cards of Sunny's.
And
I guess your turtle. Yeah, your turtle. Presumably the corpse on IP block. So you might just be a little bit sad against that if you install turtle. I guess you don't install any breakers because it's all like tracers, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so you're not actually installing breakers at all, which is nice.
And yeah, I was just going to say, with 9 pieces of ice in the Ritzy Tribal and only like what 2 main breakers and the turtle for Sunny, the next game is probably not going to be about breaking ice much. I'm not really looking
No.
forward to this happening much. This is going to be a clash of minds and double guessing and triple guessing what the opponent might be doing next. I
Yeah, I
guess.
mean, like you said, Macrophage and IP Block feel really sad against Sunny.
Yeah.
Especially,
It's a game of money.
yeah, especially mid game when Sunny gets more drip than anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be decided by like how good the draw is, like how much money Sunny gets early on, and whether CTM can get off to a fast start. If it can't, then it should just lose, I think.
And if the CTM does win, then it'd be Lost Geek to play the last round.
Yep.
Yeah, Lost Geek would play BTL, and Rob would play his 419 against that.
And if Heinzel breaks the tradition of Corpse winning every game tonight,
and that's it.
Then NWE win this round of Fight Club. Did they win against the process?
They did.
Yep.
They did.
Okay.
Does that just mean they win entirely?
I don't know how it works.
I guess they just win
No need-
everything forever now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no need to play the other one. Just they just win everything.
Oh, is there only? Oh, right. So it's just 3 rounds. So there's just one more of Snarebears
I assume
versus.
so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It could also finish on 1 each, couldn't it? So I don't know what would happen in that case.
Oh,
I
like
kind of,
if Snarebears win this, and then if Process beats
Process
Snarebears,
beat
yeah.
them. Yeah. That would be, I don't know what happens then. Do you just get like one person from each team and they just arm wrestle and see who wins?
A
Or you
10 round
flip a
boxing
coin.
match to decide the.
You flip a coin, a big 3-sided coin.
We
Or
call
you do
dice.
boxing Netrunner, yeah. You play Netrunner for 5 minutes, then you box for 1 round, then you play Netrunner for 5 minutes again. Works with chess, I hear so.
like play Bughouse Netrunner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, all the decks we have not seen in action. It's like it would be cool to have somebody play like reverse fight night where you do the matchups that we haven't seen today. So all the players who are playing, for example, Corp, they will be playing Runner
Oh, I see.
against the other players' Corps and whatnot.
Yeah, I'd still quite like to see this BTL in action just to see what the deal is with it.
Chat saying that Snarebears won't lose to the process, so there's no problems there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's sorted. That.
Yeah.
And we have a game.
But I thought the 2 Chris's on the process were really good.
They are.
Okay.
They are indeed. European champion and former world champion.
Yeah. Although Chris Ferg has been suffering from like long COVID for nearly a year, so.
Yeah, and Chris Dyer doesn't like JNet very much.
Or the meta.
Yeah, but that's just a given. But like, if you're not used to playing on JNet and you don't like it, it's a real downer on your experience.
Oh, I find JNet really flat, especially in like long tournaments.
Yeah, it's a lot worse than playing in person. Rolf wants to swap sides. I'm not surprised. For sport. I mean, to be honest, I think the other matchup favours Heinzel as well. But
Nah, this is fine.
This is fine. Yeah. Heinzel okay with this.
Yeah.
Worth a try.
KK, it's up to you. Do you really want to play Sunny into CTM?
Could be risky.
Yeah.
Could be too slow.
So it's up to Rob to defend the honor of the Snarebears.
Yep.
And also continue to play, of course. Here we go.
Last man standing.
Okay, well, straight away the Sunny hand looks decent with
Yeah, it looks decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the thing: is decent good enough here, huh? Okay, okay. I'm not gonna
like
be the devil's advocate.
It is for
okay,
Sunny.
you throw it.
Probably not
Yeah.
for CTM.
Yeah. Oh,
Two
modern.
Malias.
What does Malia grab out of this? The jack.
What does Malia blank?
Yeah, because
Oh yeah, maybe Jack. Just looking at the resources. I guess you could always just blank like a daily cast or something.
Well,
I don't know.
after they've cast it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess he's got a turn to decide whether he's going to do that. So installs the 3-1, just installing just everything. Yeah, he's going to blank.
Yeah, I need
trying
to.
to slow the Sunny down.
So that was
As much as
install Arabaratech, Marilyn, and ARES.
That's it. So Heinzel could play the short gamble this turn.
Mhm.
Yeah, looks like that's the. So the 3-1 is going to get scored.
Is it?
So that's at least kind of annoying.
Yeah. Do you actually trash Malia? Because you are paying 3 and the CTM tax to just get a cast online.
Yeah, maybe not.
I
Perhaps
think
you
just. I mean, you could, because then you've paid like 6 plus whatever, like 8 credits to get 8 credits.
Well, so you're paying a click and 3 to trash. Oh yeah, it's another tag as well. Yeah, so probably it's not worth it unless you were going to trash loads of stuff anyway. Then you
Yeah.
might trash it.
I mean, even
There's
if
lack
like, but you've already paid 3 for the cast, so do you want to pay another 3? Then you've paid 6 and 2 clicks to get 8. I think at this point you just leave it be blank.
Just forget it. The lack of Citadel is kind of annoying in this deck.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this is not going to be as easy as we thought.
The wash we thought it was.
There's the other Malia just ready to ready to be rezzed should the first one perish.
Oh.
Yeah, res the area bar.
Yep.
This is fine.
Not looking too bad for the corp, even though, well.
So there's a Arabaratech and a Malia and a Jeeves.
So I guess the Sunny's plan here is just to prevent anything being snuck out and just sort of say to the corp, you can't score because you don't have ice to score behind. I guess.
Yeah. It doesn't have any fast advance tricks, does it?
Does it? I don't know. It might have Sand. Let's have a look. It has no Sand.
Its
No.
alternate win is like hard hitting into boom, but
So yeah, I guess it's not actually going to try and trash the board. Just keep money high and
yeah,
just sort of check everything. I guess. I don't know. Sunny's been sort of quite slow. Not really drawn many cards so far. Oh, this is bold. This is
spam this brief for
extremely.
NWE. Amazing.
Extremely bold, this move.
That seems
Okay.
that seems like
Have to
that seems fine, right? You have overclock credits. What?
No, I meant from Rob. It was very bold to push.
Oh, I see.
The Bologna. Because yeah, the Heinzel has the money advantage. Can easily deal with this. The area bars don't do anything if you don't win traces.
And like the trace 2 and trace 1 are dead against Sunny, and with the advantage and the overclock, it's like, you know, whatever.
And Rob has 1 credit.
Soon to be 3, but yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so Heinzel's just gonna make absolutely sure nothing is getting snuck out. Yeah.
And the wheel is pretty massive.
Yeah, wheel is decent here. Oh, there's another agenda. Okay.
Surely you cover H. You cover one of the centrals. That IP block doesn't really do much either.
It's not doing a lot, no. It's a 1 credit tax. Yeah, so Heinz is just going to start running centrals straight away.
Yeah.
Probably check R&D. And you can't Marley a turning wheel.
Nope, because it's virtual.
So, missing so far.
Vesium doesn't do much either.
No, it doesn't really stop anything.
It stops White Hat, but
I guess, yeah, if you cover every central. Yeah, I guess if you. Yeah, White Hat would be pretty good here, right? Just narrowing HQ so that you can take the agenda.
just chuck the I don't know, the archive and the pad back, I guess. White Hat does have the problem that you might lose the trace if they throw all the money into it.
Yeah, you have to be a bit careful when you play it.
More so than usual because of Arabaratech, but yeah.
Yeah. So Rob
this deck doesn't. The only tag punishment I can see is the boom and I guess the IP block. So unless I'm missing something.
No, it probably is. It's got archived memories, so yeah, it's a sort of typical boom.
Yeah. So there's
plan.
no. My point is there's no exchange. So that alone is pretty safe. Well, it is safe. Like.
Yeah, it's not moving. Yeah, he's having a good think about. He can play out 4 cards here.
Whose turn is it? Is it?
It's Rob.
Yeah.
Rob's just started, so played out a pad campaign, icing the remote, and
That's a
Jeeves in there, and then a draw last click. Okay, so Heinzel's just gonna keep hammering. Draw. All right. So not bothered about checking this time.
No, draws into an agenda,
Correctly.
which is.
Yeah. 2 agendas in hand. I guess Heinzel made the right call here because it was just a bait in the remote.
Yeah, just to try and tax. I mean, I guess the fact that he has 8 credits now means that there is a slight real threat of just getting Arabaratech, possibly.
Another ice. Another macro. So we've installed 2 agendas, one in the remote, one naked.
Yeah, the one in
So
server 13 seems really really greedy.
Yeah, well, I mean, Heinzel didn't check anything last turn, so he's hoping he doesn't, but he does, so yeah, that's a problem. You just run R&D and just rip and 3 cards and try and win it.
Yeah.
It's tempting, isn't it? Or just 1 card.
Oh, the boom goes out. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, the boom, which gives you a tag.
Yeah. Now do you want to dig? No, just still patient. Just building up to a big dig.
I'm surprised he didn't check 14 though.
Maybe just assumed that there was no way Rob would put out 2 naked agendas.
Hey, it's assumptions like that which win me games.
Yeah, he may be desperate enough to do it. Yeah, I mean, I just can't see any way back for. He's only got 2 points, and everything's just wide open.
5, yeah.
Yeah, like to C4 from R&D has a good chance of ending it straight away. So I think that should probably happen right now. Should try.
I mean,
HQ
I think
first.
you see more, right? You hit HQ a couple of times and R&D once.
Yeah.
This must be the dig. 8 count.
I assume.
Yeah,
I assume so. So this is very likely to be it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's well played.
Bad matchup. Probably the most disastrous matchup of today, right? I mean, it was.
Yeah, that was.
It's not much fun.
That was pretty rough for CTM.
Yeah, I think it's even worse when all of your ice are known because, like, the runner knows they can just overclock blind into the remote like that, and you're not
Yeah.
going to have any end the run like enigmas or anything that stops you.
So so that's it, yeah.
I assume
That's
this
it. That's a
concludes the
4-2,
next yeah.
4-2 win. Yeah.
To NWE, who won last week, so they've won the Fight Club or Fight Night or whatever this event's actually called.
It's a fight
Yep.
club, fight night. I don't know. It's a fight. They won the fight, I
Well,
guess.
Because
technically speaking.
even the TO seems to change what it is every time he talks about it.
I mean, it's well.
So they've won the fighting.
Yeah, that is true. But I think we're still gonna have the third round happening just for the lulz, and this was, of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
this is all about prestige points. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the next time, like on the third meeting, we're gonna have the teams meeting and seeing who's best still with those silly deck names and whatnot.
Second place fight.
Yep.
Will still happen.
Yep. And it's all quality netrunners, so it's really good to see interesting decks put together that are meant to be kind of top tier in many ways, and then see what happens when you make them clash with good pilots.
Yeah. And so Lost Geek didn't even have to play.
Oh, well, it was just like, yeah. Lost Geek Soul. That was easy.
Just enjoyed a good night watching some Netrunner.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to skip like a big music festival. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah.
Could have gone and seen my favorite band, but no. Oh, but it was good games. Yeah, good games, and
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Enjoyed.
yeah, I did learn a lot. I really loved the combo. What was that? That was the red level clearance combo with Jeeves. That was brilliant.
Was it with you mean
Yeah.
with what? Oh,
Like,
two red levels
to close the game
and-
with
yeah.
2 red levels.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, ooh, this is cool. Didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, that deck's very good at just scoring out of nowhere, even
So what-
after playing sprint.
Yeah. So what was some of the decks that we didn't see tonight?
So still this
didn't have.
BTL of Lost
Yeah.
Geeks I haven't seen in action. We didn't see Jonas's hard-hitting news Acer,
Okay.
which is a pretty cool deck.
Yeah.
Jonas is the big unit.
Big unit, yeah. Hard-hitting news Acer.
Okay. Well, I've got Lost Geeks Corp on the screen now, called Trust Pencil.
Yeah. So what is this deck? What's the? It's like a bit of Glacier, a bit of Fast Advance.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It looks like, I mean, it could win games in this meta, but yeah, it does the things, right? I mean, yeah, we haven't seen any builds to last. Sad. As a Wayland fan, I am disappointed.
Yeah, they're a bit Wayland, a little bit in the dumpster at the moment.
Since government takeover got banned and.
Not as much as Jinteki, but still pretty in the dumpster.
And then the Asa deck is of Jonas's is on screen as well. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I've played against this a few times, although not piloted by Jonas. And it can put quite a bit of pressure. The one seamless launch puts a surprising amount of pressure on you. Because suddenly, like, every face down can be a 5-3 that they're going to score with Jeeves.
Oh yeah. Trip advance and then seamless.
Yeah, or sometimes they have a Vitruvius token, and then, like, even without Jeeves, it's just everything could be a 5-3. Yeah, I've certainly lost to that happening because I forgot.
And again, running white space instead of white enigma.
Yeah, white space. Yeah, this. I think it might have had slot machine in a past, maybe past version, but white space was the chosen replacement. people don't play around white space, that's for sure.
Just checking in on Slack what's going on there, and we have folks asking like, who's up next? Gotta win by 2, no? Otherwise format is dumb. It's just like, yeah, this is the part where the custom setup is just, it's all about the single games. It's not really about winning, I guess. But it's gonna be exciting to see the third fight night happening, and I think it's gonna be Andre streaming now on Metropole Grid, because it's gonna be another transoceanic game with the Snarebears and the Process.
Yep.
Hmm.
Are there any process decks that to look out for? I don't have them clipped, so I can't bring them on screen, but
Let's have a look. So their choice of Wayland is this sort of kill, this Neurospike kill in BTL.
Yeah.
I mean, that can always snag games from people. Precision Design, they've got 2 NBN, so the only team that opted to go for 2 NBN instead of HB.
is that just because Chris Dyer likes NBN a lot?
I don't know. Maybe just they weren't on this kind of sports thing. Maybe that was a bit of a Snarebear thing that the UK wasn't really doing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not sure actually, because they could have still played Acer, couldn't they? Could have played like PD and Acer if they wanted to.
Yeah, that is true. But so the 2 NBNs, I guess, are CTM and NEH?
Yeah.
Okay.
So CTM and then NEH is something that Asger put on Netrunner DB a while ago. It's like a big asset list, but it's got 2 Anoetic Voids as well.
Of course it does. Like every deck has 2 Anoetic Voids at the moment.
Well, this deck only has 9 ice, so you could forgive it for not having Void, but yeah, still it chooses to have it.
Just to make sure that they can use it. Yeah, no, NEH definitely looks fun to play on stream because it's just putting a lot of tempo in with the ID ability, and that was nice to see in play. But I'm also looking at the runner decks, and it's kind of same for what we've seen. You know,
same as
so,
it's kind of similar to Snarebears, isn't it?
So when is the next round? Is it next weekend or in 2 weeks?
Great question. Let me look at the scheduling. if I actually, I mean, I have no idea because I'm not the TO here, of course. And,
of course, and that's gonna be on Andre's channel.
I think it's gonna show up on Andrew's channel. I'm just gonna
Metropole
look at
Grid.
Yep. Let me just look. Fine. No. I did have access to this somewhere. Scheduling. There we go. The schedule says. I mean, I think it still all depends what people are going to decide. But looks like the most likely is July 23rd.
Okay.
So yeah.
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, next Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not confirming this right now. I'm just saying this is the data I see here that is the most likely to happen.
And who do you think will win in Process and Snarebears for second place?
Oh, I don't know. I want to trust the Process, but then again, Snarebears, yeah, I don't know. Tricky. The thing is, they play a lot of mirror decks in a way. Like it's gonna be.
Their runners are essentially the 4 same archetypes, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't know. It really I think it really depends on the first matchup, and then how people are going to be able to choose against whatever is going to be left on the table.
Yeah.
Winning the first is pretty good, isn't it? Because you always have like the initiative to like counter pick.
Isn't that if you lose the first, you counter pick?
No, if you win the first, well, yeah, but they equalize with you if they win. But
I see.
You have the initiative.
So you always
you have the serve if you like.
And then if you beat the counter pick, you just feel very far ahead.
Yeah, if at any point you break their serve, you're just way ahead. But yeah, it should be interesting. Nice thing to watch on a Friday with a curry or something.
Yeah.
Curry night, curry fight night.
You just mentioned food, and I'm like, dinner would be a good idea.
Yeah, it is getting on a bit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is.
9 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, it didn't
Pretty
last
much.
as long as I thought, even though it went nearly all rounds, because the games are
Yeah, I
like
thought
10
it
minutes long.
Yeah, I thought it would take longer.
Could we could we extend the stream by making it 50% speed or something? We would have to also speak
50%
slower.
speed.
Exactly.
We'd have to speak faster and then slow it down.
Oh, okay. Aha, yeah, okay, perfect. I can do that. I just need coffee. Not the best ever.
Amazing.
Yep.
All right. Well, unless you two have anything else to add, I'll probably end the stream here.
No, that was
would
great.
say,
Enjoyed it thoroughly.
Cool. Well, thank
Yeah.
everyone
I
for
was-
tuning in and watching.
I was just going to say thank you so much for being here to stream despite the technical difficulties, and thanks so much for guiding us through those games in such a cool way, because it was really cool to see. Happy to be a part of it.
Cool.
Me too.
And thank you for coming in the last minute when, unfortunately, the other guest got held up at work.
We're not going to mention who it was because it was a secret, but yeah.
Poor Ed.
Oh, dang it. Oh. And yeah. See you around, folks. Thank you so much.
All right. Cheers. Have a good night.
Bye, everyone, and
Ciao.
bye, chat, and see everyone next week on Andre's stream, hopefully.